I had the weirdest day today. I ran into my ex-boyfriend's mother. Yeah, now I have to get a new windshield. She has to get a new face. We actually really got into a car accident, right? She's like, "You're nothing but a stupid driver." I said, "Hey, I went through 3 lanes and made a U-turn to hit you." Who's stupid there, right? She had the most annoying habit. She would breathe. That was it, in and out. Not anymore now, the machine does it for her. She would complain that I should be more interested in the family, so I slept with her husband. Try and get along. I'm so excited. I finally joined Civilizations and I have an iPhone, everybody. Yay! Yeah, it'll be really great when I learn how to use it. It's really difficult. I was thinking when you get your new cell phone, people, it's like getting a new boyfriend or girlfriend because everything's fun and new and exciting. And then after you learn how to push all the buttons, you just want to upgrade to a new one. You know when someone is on the other line and they call it call waiting? Shouldn't they call it call more important? Isn't that what it is? Hi, yeah, I got someone on the other line, but when you can help me with my bills or career, give me a call back, Mom. What I hate more than anything is when someone's driving and on their cell, cut you off and they don't even know it. It happened to me today. I was like, "Jerk, get off your phone!" Yeah, sorry, someone just cut me off. I didn't even realize it. So I had a miracle happen over the last couple years. I sold a few TV shows, a couple aired on the E! Network, and now I'm an executive producer. You guys are so supportive. Thank you. I appreciate it. My mom still thinks I'm a loser because I'm single. The way I see it, I kind of turned into the man I always wanted to marry. Pretty soon I'll be bald, combing my hair forward, take myself on my own date, not listen to a word I say. I don't know. I've been engaged 3 times. We always fight. He's like, "I love you. I want to buy you a ring. I want to spend the rest of my life with you." I'm like, well, what kind of ring? Because I could wear a ring, right? So then what happened is, like, the more I withdrew, the more obsessive he got. It got to a point where I was going to get a restraining order. But they actually want $500 to file a restraining order, and a gun is only $150. And that you can use over and over again. Just clean it with each new relationship. So this is just, what do you call a relationship that ends in a restraining order and a guy putting his fist through the wall? Successful. Okay, no, that I scared you. So we fight over little things. He's like, "Why can't I go to the party with you?" I'm like, "'Cause there's people there." Now get your pants on and leave. This is not a slumber party. A couple weeks ago, my ex-boyfriend's mother died, and I went to the funeral because I was hungry. Because I'm Jewish. I don't know if there's any Jews here, but normally when someone dies, you're like, "I'm sorry, what happened?" When Jews die, they're like, "So, what did you get?" True story. I said to the ex-boyfriend, "What happened?" He's like, "I got the Porsche, I got the house." I'm like, "No, what happened to your mother?" So he said, "Cancer." I told my mother. She said, "Oh, please, this lady would do anything for attention." Right out of her mouth. She wanted to come tonight. "Why can't I go to the little show with you?" I said, "Ma, because there's people there. Now get your pants on and leave. This is not a slumber party." I passed a psychic today on the street. She said for $25, she would tell me all the negative things in my life. I said, "Well, that's okay, because I can call my mother and get that for free." She'll tell you what's wrong with your life, too. It's tough having a Jewish mother. They love to complain. Like, she had a really big birthday. We wanted to surprise her. We had her choose between plastic surgery and a new car. We all chipped in. We got her a new car. She complained she should have gotten the plastic surgery. So this year, we're all chipping in. We're getting her tinted windows. She can have drive-by datings, right? She is a nut. I feel like I work for a suicide hotline. Like everyone in my life wants to kill themselves. I am so sick of it. Like I have this friend, she lives the most perfect life, and she loves to call me and suck all my energy, and I've had it. I've totally changed my attitude. Here she is. Hello, Amy. I just want you to know that I'm going to kill myself. What I do, you can come to my house and have anything you want. I said, well, you need to shop at some better stores. I don't wear thrift clothes. Have you ever had a friend and like you have to go through the phases of a relationship with them and you know they're a loser up front but you can't tell them but you see all the signs, right? She's like, oh my God, he was so generous, he bought 3 bottles of wine. That's because he's an alcoholic. She's like, oh my God, he wanted a commitment on the first date. He says, I'm the only one for him. That's because he's a loser and no one else wants him. But the state of Nebraska, right? Then she starts complaining, no, he never wants to go out. Really? Because he was over here last night. And he left a tip. So she's always like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I'm like, I have a list, okay? It's pretty, right? But I try to help her because she's trying to find a new guy and she's like, oh my God, I'm gonna buy all new dishes and silverware. And I'm like, you might wanna try lipstick and mascara. Right? And she gets a beauty treatment every day. She's like getting a tan, her hair done, she gets her lashes done. I'm like, why don't you try brushing her teeth? Seriously. So with each new guy, she's like, he's a soulmate. I'm like, you have more of a soul train, okay? Shut your legs for a second. But she tells me that what it is she has low self-esteem. I'm like, what is that? She goes, Amy, it means I hate myself. People, why would you hate yourselves when you can hate others? So one thing I hate, I'm so thankful I no longer have a day job. I hate day jobs, right, people? Thank you. You know what I hate about day jobs is the way they cut into your day. They're always asking you to do things you don't want to do, like show up, answer the phone. It's like, hey, why don't you get it? It's always for you anyway. He calls me in the office to have a little meeting and tell me what's wrong with me, and he actually hurt my feelings because I've heard this about me before. He goes, Amy, I know what's wrong with you is you're impatient and you talk too fast. And then I thought about it. I'm impatient and talk too fast? Maybe you think too slow. Maybe if you thought a little faster, I could be more patient, right? He's like, no, I'm serious. Maybe you have ADD. And I'm thinking, maybe you're boring. Maybe if you were interesting and I cared about this job, I'd pay attention. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you.